The Wolves down to 4 in the shot clock. 4-3. Rebound Cousins.
And you knew this game had a chance to get out of hand pretty quickly because of the communication.
Stuffs it down with authority.
I know there's that old saying that says one man can't beat five, but we're watching one man carry 4 other players. His back has to be hurting. Another big-time finish.
Teague against Cousins. Tyus Jones against Klay Thompson. Here's a chance from long range, and the rebound belongs to Golden State. That one's going to be out of bounds. Teague with the basketball. Looking to make something happen. Fires the 3. Defense swarmed Teague. Missed the 3. To Shaun Livingston. To the rim. Lays it up and in.
And like we've seen so many times, this is what you have to worry about with the Warriors. When they get on a run like this, they can put the game to bed in a hurry.
To Covington. Teague. Fight to shoot for Minnesota. Has a chance. Shot by Saric off the mark. The follow won't go either. End to end on that one. 94 feet for the basket.
Man, I've seen this kid play with some grown men prior to making it to the league. As my old friend would say, same pan, same grease.
Teague matched up with Livingston. Jones, tough matchup with Draymond Green. Down low for Jang. Nice pass to set things up.
Let me tell you something that nobody will ever talk about. Did you see him slow down right before he was about to go up? That slow change of speed, that slight change was just enough to throw the defender off.
To Cousins. Cruises inside for 2.
Underutilized, underutilized, underutilized. Am I getting my point across? Let's see more of that.
Hey, locked up.
T to Covington. Robert Covington with the strong finish. Jay, let's see if that's a sign for him.
Well, he's been pretty much non-existent the first 3 quarters, but when you have a play like that, that can get the juices going, and that can help you with your offensive rhythm.
Tyus Jones sizing up Draymond Green. Jeff Teague. It's been a quiet night. Only 3 attempts, but he makes that one stick.
This type of game needs to be celebrated. This is the type of culture that is fostered when you play with unselfish players. When you give up a little bit of yourself and you make your teammate look great, that's the difference between winning and losing. So when you see these guys smiling, when you see them giving each other high fives, that's because of the energy that was created from the pass. The pass is one of the most brilliant things we have in this game.
To the rim. To Teague. Finishing inside the paint on that one.
And attention to detail is everything for a professional scorer like that. Actually getting it done the hard way there.
Livingston to bring it up. His guys hold a commanding lead. Add 2 points to the board.
When the ball is in his hands, we all knew what was going to happen.
Teague. Here comes the screen. To Teague. and the slam.
Some players are so cerebral. I'm not even paying attention to the dunk as much as I'm paying attention to the player pointing and communicating to everybody his team needs a guard on the next play down the court.
Golden State at the controls. To Shaun Livingston. Shot from the lane won't go.
Seems like a lot of contact on that play. If I were that player, I would pull the ref over to the side, talk to him, express to him how much contact there was so he could look for that same foul call potentially the next time down the court.
Livingston across the timeline. His guys holding the big lead. Now a pass stolen by...
You go back to the principles, things that we started working on when we were in first and second grade. Is called the shell drill. You stay down in the stance defensively, you try to deny the next pass away, and you have to communicate. If your conditioning is bad, you have no chance. But if you're able to do all these things together, collectively, you will be able to stop a great passing team.
To Covington. Big finish at the rim.
It's that easy, Ed. You never want to leave any doubt when attacking the rim.
Possession lies with Golden State. Livingston. Gets a look. Can't hit.
I just love where this takes you into the psychological battle as a player offensively. Was that a great contest, or did you just miss the shot? But now you have me thinking about that the entire next possession.
To Covington. He throws it down.
And when you get your prescription, you take your medicine and you call it a day.
To Green. Fires the three. That's off the side of the rim. No good.
I missed it.
The drive. Right to the back. Whoa, look what I found.
You know it's a bad block when somebody snatches the ball out of the air. Wow.
To Thompson. Yes, Klay Thompson. Not a busy night, but effective. 2 for 2.
Sometimes you hear people give all these fancy breakdowns, tell you all these different things they can do. That was just plain old simple bully basketball. Muscled his way through the lane.
Driving right to the basket. DeMarcus Cousins able to recover with the block. Fourth this contest.
This game is all about playing mind tricks on people. The offense is more worried about getting their shot blocked than they are about actually making the shot.
Finish that. To Green. Lets it fly from long range. And the rebound taken by the Wolves. Teague with it up top. Down a bundle. Draymond Green. Tips it.
Blocking so many shots only gives your perimeter that much more confidence to really apply more pressure.
Subbing in for the Golden State Warriors, number 35, Kevin Durant.
Warriors have the basketball. Curry. For three. No good. That's great defense. Derrick Rose, defended by Steph Curry. To Wiggins, has a look. Yes, Andrew Wiggins. He's 3 of 5, 60% shooting from the field.
And if you don't contest, he's knocking that down with ease.
To Durant. From long range. Now that's a contest. Basket's good on the follow. Way to stay with it.
Great job using that shoulder to create contact with the defender without hesitation.
To Wiggins. They get it down for Towns. Runner here. Won't go. Curling inside. Leaving no doubt. Slams it down.
Hey, look. This is a new wave. If a young cat catches you sleeping on the wrong night, it's definitely going to get 1 million+ views the next day.
Minnesota with the basketball. Rose against KD. DeMarcus Cousins swats it. Ooh, 5 now.
You know why? I don't see anybody on the defensive end standing up out of position. I see everybody squatted down, really active with their hands. That's the mentality that will lead you to where you want to go.
Rose into the front court. Final minute to play in this third quarter. And he's going to the line to shoot two.
Sometimes when you get up big, you get a little careless. But attention to detail through the end, that's how you avoid unnecessary fouls.
And he connects on the first free throw.
Substitution.
Good free throw shooting. Knocks down a pair. Livingston to bring it up. Less than a minute to go in this third quarter. To Durant. Not a good pass there. T-Wolves have it. T. Converts in the paint. Nice finish at the rim.
This type of game needs to be celebrated. This is the type of culture that is fostered when you play with unselfish players. When you give up a little bit of yourself and you make your teammate look great, that's the difference between winning and losing. So when you see these guys smiling, when you see them giving each other high fives, that's because of the energy that was created from the pass. The pass is one of the most brilliant things we have in this game.
Shot from in close, no good.
Shot.
It's rebounded by T. Knocked loose. Warriors come away with it. Just inside the arc. At the buzzer. That ends the third quarter. The Warriors with a command. The Warriors with the basketball to begin the fourth quarter. The defending champs, Jay, getting all they can handle here at the Oracle.
You don't see this very often. They've come in and put up one.
All right, let's bring the fire. Let's bring the fire to him.
Into the game for Golden State, number 30, Stephen Curry. Into the
T, guarded by Livingston. Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a three-point play.
And I love the smile on the face of the offensive player. Sometimes luck is on your side. I don't know how that shot went in, but and one.
Derrick Rose trying to cash in on a three-point play. For his career, 82%. Can't convert the free throw. To Shaun Livingston. Oh, Jay, he commands the paint this time down.
You know, it reminds me, Ed, of a story a legendary coach once told me. He said, if you ever get in a fight, you're not going to hit somebody with an open hand, correct? You'll probably break a finger. But if you hit somebody with a fist, what is that? That's 5 fingers working collectively together as one. That's how you deliver a knockout punch, and that's what we're seeing tonight.
Screen coming. Towns. Can't go down. Smothering defense.
And look, sometimes you don't have it going every single night. Maybe utilize yourself as a decoy and get some teammates involved with your passing.
Rose into the front court. His guys down big. Terrific vision. And Towns with the flush. The smooth, fluid game from Karl Anthony Towns. It's Curry controlling the offense.
Here we go. Lock up. Here you come.
Lets it fly from beyond the arc, and he's fouled. He's going to the line for 2.
There's a very fine line between maximum effort and carelessness. I'm willing to live with a few mistakes and maximal effort than having to constantly remind my players to close out.
Knocks down the second free throw. And he hits all 3 free throws. Rose into the front court. Looking to make something happen. Covington. A lot of contact. No whistle. End to end on that one. 94 feet for the basket.
I know I've seen this many times in various mixtapes. Add that one to the list, too.
Here comes the screen. Teague against Cousins. DeMarcus Cousins with the block. Incredible. 6 tonight.
Here's one of the biggest secrets as we move into this new age of basketball, especially in the draft room. You have to draft players with size and length. That's the biggest deterrent for any team offensively.
Teague. To Towns. And finishes strong.
You know, from a point guard perspective, one of the things that I learned when I played in the league was that the more I was willing to give the ball up, the harder other players were willing to run to their spots. The harder the bigs were running to the rim. The harder the three-point shooters were running to the three-point line because they knew they could be active recipients. And when they caught the ball, they knew exactly what to do with it.
Gotta come through.
Teague to Rose.
Screen left.
Over to the right side. Teague gets it in the left corner. Beyond the arc for 3. Buries it on the catch and shoot.
You know, from a point guard perspective, one of the things that I learned when I played in the league was that the more I was willing to give the ball up, the harder other players were willing to run to their spots. The harder the bigs were running to the rim. The harder the three-point shooters were running to the three-point line because they knew they could be active recipients. And when they caught the ball, they knew exactly what to do with it.
Perfect feed to set up the basket.
And Ed, not every pass needs to be a home run pass or thread the needle. Sometimes an easy kick ahead or an easy shuffle pass can make the game simple. The more simplistic the game is, the more efficient you'll be as a unit.
Teague sizing up Jordan Bell. Trying to cash in. Curry into the front court. His guys hold a commanding lead. That's toughness right there. Physical inside, gets it to go.
You normally don't see that, but that's the type of thing that keeps shooters in the league for a long time. Every once in a while, they venture into the paint.
Shot by Teague, won't go down. Has a chance. Shot by Bell, no good.
That's how you do it. You keep riding him to the basket, and if the refs aren't calling it, keep being physical. Keep knocking him off balance.
Wide open. Too easy. You can't give him that look.
I mean, this is something everybody can relate to in their lives. It's happened to me while doing broadcasts as well. Sometimes you're physically there, but mentally you're nowhere to be found. We obviously saw one of those same things happen on the court.
Rose takes aim at Livingston. To Covington. Finishing inside the paint on that one.
And when plays like that happen with multiple players touching the ball, the basketball gods will 100% reward you.
Yes, and the foul. And a chance at 3 coming up.
The offense has very little to lose on those type of plays if they know they can, number 1, create contact, and number 2, still get the ball up. You need to assert yourself fully on the defensive end by initiating the contact and not allowing the offensive player to get that ball above his waist.
Free throws good as they continue to widen their lead. The Timberwolves have the basketball. To Covington. No, I missed a short one there. To Shaun Livingston. The drive right to the basket. Right through the heart of the defense. The layup is good.
Attack mode isn't a switch that you can just turn on and off. He needs to do more of that. We need to see him penetrate, get into that lane, and create.
Teague with the basketball. He'll run the offense. To Covington. To Teague. Driving right to the basket. DeMarcus knocked away. It's getting dangerous down there.
And I hated getting my shot blocked like that, but I did like getting the ball right back.
Teague.
In the fourth quarter.
Shot clock coming down to 4. Down to 3 to Teague. Going to launch beyond the arc. And the rebound grabbed by the Warriors. To Shaun Livingston. He gets it.
Well, we got a chance to firsthand watch something be created. I think we just watched an epidemic of passing. I've never seen something like this before. It was so contagious, everybody started to do it, and it ultimately led to the other team's demise.
If that's an epidemic, sign me up. Nice follow-up on the dunk there. He's been a one-man show, but Jay, they're still down in this one.
He's their lone bright star, their only star tonight. Some other of the supporting cast members really need to step up.
It's good, and one.
People become so fixated on the hands or the arms or the strengths of the arms. I look at the legs. The strength of his legs help him power through that play. That's how you get and ones.
Free throws good. Add one more to the total. This game feels out of reach. Derrick Rose takes aim at Steph Curry. To Towns. Rose. Lays it up and in.
There's certain guys in this league that should be put on alert status 24/7 because either they're posterizing you or that attempt can still be a poster.
Knocks it down from mid-range. They'll let one fly from half court. It's the Warriors who get the victory as they win this one in blowout fashion. For Jay Williams and all our crew, I'm Ed Cohen saying so long for now. This has been a presentation of the NBA on EA Sports.
Here, and I've got your EA Sports post-game wrap-up. The Warriors got the win with a comfortable scoring margin, and the way they attacked the rim was outstanding. Not only is the dunk a high-percentage shot, it's also a great way to test the confidence of the defense. What you see here is how the majority of the points were scored for the Golden State Warriors. The Timberwolves couldn't put it together to get the victory here today. I'm sure they can't help but feel frustrated with the result, but they can't let that feeling linger. Sooner than later, they need to start thinking about the next matchup. Check out the leading scores for the Minnesota Timberwolves.
Game track. Bench points.
The Golden State Warriors had the kind of bench production that will make any coach proud. NBA games can be made easier when you're working with depth, and that's exactly what happened here today.
Player of the game.
The highlight says it all. He's your player of the game.
Cold.
What can you say about a guy like this? Except that he fits the title of this segment. He was definitely cold in this game. These are the top plays of the game.
Number 2. Number 1.
the upcoming games for the Golden State Warriors. See y'all next time. Jalen Rose signing out.
You